Bakasha?
Shalom. Yeshua Meir told me that a certain Kippah Suga rabbi, Rosh Yeshiva,
Rabbi Shmuel Tal.
Okay, thank you. He wrote a very beautiful sefer on Maseches Brachos and Maseches Shabbos. I even started making shiputzim. Sometimes I get into shiputzei for him. Okay, that's another topic. I'll get into that now. Very beautiful sefer. Very smart man. But to say that the Medina is not holy is clear. Let's talk about kissing. We know that Shlomo Melech had 60 Giborim around his bed. We say it in Krishma Alamita, and we say Yivarechecha, because there's 60 letters in the Birkas Kohanim, and the 60 Giborim are connected to 60 letters. In other words, it was a group of soldiers who had, one had Yud, Beis, Reish, Chof, and there was Yivarechecha soldiers, and then there was Avaya soldiers, and then there was Yishmerecha. So each soldier was holding up his sword with a letter of the Birkas Kohanim, and this was protecting Shlomo Melech because Ashma died and the guys were after him.
Rabbi Schneider.
Yes, sir.
I would like to interject the word, perhaps our listeners don't know exactly. Rabbi Shmuel Tal was a big Rosh Yeshiva, one of the head of the religious Zionists, and when the Gush katif was thrown out of their homes, he had a big change of mind about the Kedusha of the Medina. Perhaps this is an introduction to what you're going to say. Okay.
Such things happen. We know that Rabbi Mital was very strong with the Harabayas, and all of a sudden his soldiers were killed in Lebanon. It's a big Rahmanis. I don't know how many soldiers he lost. He loved those boys, I'm sure, and I'm sure they loved him also. Okay, it's a tragedy, and it's okay. I'm not Ein Adam Nitpas.
Rabbi Schneider, a tragedy of boys being killed in war is one thing, and the Medina itself being ochre 10,000 Jews from their houses and turning over to terrorists is another thing. It's not the same thing.
Sharon, wait a minute. Sharon was a tzaddik.
Sharon was a... Sharon?
Look what happens.
Wait a minute, Rabbi Schneider.
And now you see what happens. You want to show them. You want to make a proof case. He was a tzaddik Omer. He was absolutely right what he did. Of course, it's very, very heartbreaking, and people suffer terribly. But it had to be done. It simply had to be done to show the world. Look, we'll do it now, see what happens. In any case, getting back to the subject at hand.
By the way, it seems Rabbi Schneider. It seems that Schneider, it seems that Sharon was a goy. His mother was a giora. They have no information that
a guy can't be a tzaddik? A guy can't be a tzaddik by you? I didn't say he was a Jew. I said he was a tzaddik. He did the right thing. The kids are very painful, because what can you do in the world? I mean, okay, if you would have been Yisroel Schneider would have said, blank the world. If I'll become Mashiach, so, the Arabs are out of here, within 24 hours, they're out of here. That's for sure. I don't give a damn what the world says, but okay. Well, he wasn't Yisroel Schneider, Zeborur. In any case, getting back to the subject at hand, so we have the Shishin Giborim of Shlomo Melech. We don't know their names. We know the names of David Melech's Giborim. Some of them are most likely some of Shlomo's Giborim, or maybe all of them were, schmuel, very, very interesting names. In any case, okay, the question is, we have one of Shlomo Melech's soldiers who are up all night. Every night by them is, Tikkun HaShavuos. They're up all night, guarding Shlomo Melech, and they sleep during the daytime. He's walking out of Shlomo Melech's palace, and some young Bachos, and Yeshiva Bachos sees him, and he says, "Oh, you're one of Shlomo's men. Can I please kiss your sword? Your sword, which has one of the letters of the Birkas Kohanim. Can I please kiss your sword?" That's very sweet. I would do it. I would kiss the sword. A kleinikite, guarding Shlomo Melech with the Birkas Kohanim, a kleinikite. It's all Shemus Kedashim. Looking to see the Agora, the Kavonis of Birkas Kohanim. Out of this world. Not that I know. I maybe learned to drop in the ocean, but it's out of this world. In any case, okay. The point I'm trying to make, you kiss something holy, And the sword of Shlomo HaMelech's Giborim, swords are holy. And all the Magine Giborim that were hanging over there in the Beis HaMikdash, it's all holy for sure. And the point is, we really can't kiss our tefillin because the tefillin are so holy. Like it says, you don't make a bracha according to the Riyam tefillin Shoraish because it's so holy. Our bracha can't even reach the place where it is. So it's a chutzpah to kiss the tefillin. The Rebbe says, and the Nachman says that to put on tefillin you have to be a chutzpah. And what can you do? It's a mitzvah. You have to do it. But how? How can you grab the king's keter and put it on your own head? Because it's coming from a very high world. It's coming from the Matilos, the Tfilah Shoraish, as David says. But the sword is a Olam Asiyah. Of course you kiss that. No, that's what I'm trying to say. It's the opposite. It's the opposite. We don't have really a right to kiss our tzitzis and our tefillin because it's out of this world. Like Rashi brings the Shivas, so when we say, what are you coming? Kivashtem is Eretz Shivas Amnon. Eretz Shivas Amnon is this world. Olam Asiyah. How can we bring mitzvahs into this world? Okay, that's the Kiddush of the Torah that we can. But it's a big Kiddush that we can kiss the tzitzis and the mezuzah and the tefillin. But to kiss the sword, to kiss the emblem of the Medina, to kiss the menorah over there by the Knesset, of course you kiss it because the kissing is Dashmias and it's the Shechinah Doisha and it's the Ma'amalchus. Of course there's kissing and of course there's Kedusha. Thank you very much. Good Shabbos, Chag Sameach, Kol Tov.
Thank you, Rabbi Schneider. Yes.